Alright, so today's video is a little impromptu, since I'm just holding the camera. Lately the Wi-Fi card in my laptop, or I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi card, but the Wi-Fi on my laptop has stopped working. So today I'm going to take it apart, clean it, and reseat the Wi-Fi card and check out the antennas. So I'm going to mount up the camera and get going. Alright, so step one is on the back here. This is like basically right out of the service guide. So step one is remove these screws here. Need a parts tray. And put you there. Okay. So these two screws here come out. And that is step one. Step two, in my opinion, one of the sketchiest parts. Basically, you take something like this, and you just hold the laptop still, and you press until the keyboard pops up. This is one of those recommended methods to take off the keyboard, which is just a little scary. Pop off connector there, connector there. Okay. Keyboard removed. Next step is taking out the optical drive, which is under this little panel here. Another admittedly sketchy thing, you just kind of pop the optical drive out the side. It's just held in with that one screw. I'm gonna clean off the back of the keyboard because I forgot to do that. So, if you'll notice right here, that gray stuff, that's all dust and dirt, which is really actually pretty gross. Okay. I'll just get rid of that. Because, you know, we don't need that dust. Dust is gross. And just like that, all the dust is gone. Next task is removing this screw, this screw, this screw, and this screw. Next step, we close the lid and turn it over. I have to remove these three screws here, these three screws, not screw-throughs, and then under these back 2 feet, so here and here, there are screws that will need to come off. Sticky notes are a great little thing if you don't have magnetic parts trays, because you can label them with whatever you want, so you never put the wrong screws in the wrong place. So now I'm going to take this old hotel key card and focus the camera. Then under here I have to pop this off. Okay, so that's off. I'm going to turn it over and do it on this side. Okay, now it's important to use plastic, or like hard plastic, like a hotel key card. Because metal will like seriously mess up the casing. So I'm gonna put this off to the side and clear off this this panel here. If you look right in there where the CPU cooler is, look at how much dirt is there. This dark stuff that appears on the camera, all that is dust. See? Look at that. Pretty gross, huh? The bottom case panel here has been pretty well cleaned out. Let's move on to the actual computery bits now. It looks like the antennas go under the board, which is a problem. To take out the board, I've got to remove this, and these. I've got to take out the hard drive too, which is great. So I'm going to get started on the Wi-Fi card. Carefully remove the antennas. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. Okay, here's the Wi-Fi card. Ta-da! This is a little bit I was having problems with. Speaker. Oh, let's take out the battery. It doesn't look like I have to completely remove the battery, which is great. Oh, derp. Forgot to remove the CPU fan header. Okay, so I just had to take like a break there, hence why the light's like different and stuff. And in that time, I oops, focus. There we go. I clean out the fan and remove the hard drive, which is not that big of a deal. So I am just going to continue and start removing board screws. But I'm going to grab an anti-static bag first because I really don't want to kill this. I'm going to put these screws back on because the cables look like they're fine. I definitely did not just drop a screw. That was all your imagination. So these black and white lines, those are the antenna cables that are, well, if you follow them, you can actually see under here that they go from here, they go under there. You can actually kind of see them a bit. One goes over here, so one ends up there, and the other ends up there. Now this one has some shielding on it because that is the main wire. Next step is installing the hard drive, so that's simple enough. Just slides in there. CPU heatsink next. I'm just going to put whatever I have left on here. Yeah, that's like kind of a lot, but oh well. too much thermal paste never hurt anyone. Okay. CPU cooler installed. Something I actually found quite interesting is these speakers are on little shock mounts. So they rattle around even though they're very clearly screwed in tightly. I guess it's so they don't vibrate the whole chassis. Okay, speaker screwed in and connected. I'm gonna take these little pins here and I'm gonna clean them off a bit with some alcohol here. Oops, sorry, that was out of focus. Okay. Then I'm going to clean off these contacts here. Then I'm going to come down here and clean off these little bits here. Make sure I don't get any dirt or fuzz in there. Cleaning off that one. And then this one. This one got stuff. Okay. So that's been cleaned. So now what I can do is reinstall the Wi-Fi cup. So this just kind of sits standing up in there like that until you take a screw, and it's actually not. Okay, so this just kind of sits here like that until you press it down. That's when it actually makes contact, when you press it all the way down and put the screw back in. The screw goes in. White antenna is the secondary antenna, so that goes on here where it's number 2 auxiliary, and black is the main antenna, so that one goes on there, and there they are fully attached. That should be the entire this side, so I should be ready to take the rear cover here and put it back on. So I'm just gonna snap it on the front and back and sides back into place. Turn it on and make sure it actually. I never reconnected the battery. Battery connector. Whoops. Okay. Let's take this. Put that back into place. Put on a flathead and shove that back in there. Okay. Alrighty. So now I can take the back cover and snap it on nice and tight, and then take the screws that I was putting in already back in, so I can do the things I was just saying. Because optical drive just slides in. Ooh, there we go. Pretty funny thing though, I just thought of this now. Whenever you take it and pop it out, it looks like you're just pressing the button on the optical drive to pop the tray open. Like the way it pops out like that. I find that just really amusing for some reason, and felt like I needed to share that with you. Okay. Screw this back in. Looks to me like the only remaining thing is is this here keyboard. So, put together this little ribbon cable. Slide that into place. Flip down the arm. Now for the big ribbon cable that I wish had a little tab like every other ribbon cable in this laptop. Flip down that. That's in there. Alright. Flip the keyboard back down. Keyboard installed. Now to flip it over. Put these two screws in. Oh, we gotta put the rubber feet back on. That's an important step. Alright, that's it. Okay, so it's like been a day, and in that time, I forgot to finish this video. But I have given the computer like a whole big clean down and stuff. And if you look on the screen now, that was what it looked like before with the Wi-Fi. And here, I will show you what it looks like now. Where's my mouse? My mouse is right here. See? Ta-da! Focus. Here we go. Ta-da! Wi-Fi is functional now. So that's great. So this operation here, where I took apart a computer, laptop, and successfully fixed it and cleaned it. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment how I can improve future videos, suggest more videos to do. Thanks for watching. I already said that. Why do I always do this? See you next time. Bye.